This ain't advice. I'm not your advisor. And as they say in the biz, slap that subscribe button. We're only about 100,000 away from a million. We're almost there. Welcome to another Buck Talk mailbag episode. Let's check out the question. Who should we look to hire to look over our retirement plan? An accountant? A lawyer? Okay, let's see what you mean by retirement plan, because an accountant might be able to chime in. There's some, like PFS is a designation that CPAs get, a personal financial specialist, I think it stands for, that might make them qualified to take a look at it. An attorney's not going to look at your retirement plan, they'll look at your estate plan. But let's go ahead and read. So, your wife and you are recently retired and you want help on two fronts. So one is minimize taxes when taking RMDs and possibly converting IRAs to Roths and so on. Okay. So that'll be either a CPA can help you. A CPA can certainly help minimize taxes. CPAs, unless they specialize in planning and especially long-term planning, tend to be focused on just reducing taxes for the current year. Tend to be a little short-sighted, except for the really, really good ones, at looking at like the rest of your retirement, the rest of your lifetime, and saying, how do we maximize over the longest period of time? And it's not their fault. Most people just want to reduce taxes as much as possible immediately, even if it's not the most efficient thing to do. Okay, and the other thing that you wanted to take a look at was estate planning. Trying to stay abreast of legal changes and evaluating things like trusts, thoughts on spread out, kids' RMDs with the Secure Act. Okay, yeah, I mean, you need an attorney for estate planning. A CPA or a financial planner won't be able to give you legal advice, but they would be able to also talk to you about estate planning. Probably they wouldn't be telling you anything definitive. They wouldn't be drafting anything. But yes, you could probably ask either. And you said, okay, you do not need help managing your portfolio, rebalancing funds. You got that handled. What sort of professional should you hire? Tax accountant, estate planner, financial planner, someone else. So it sounds like, to me, you should probably start with either a CPA who's also a PFS, somebody who specializes in planning, or if you can find a financial planner who will work with you either a flat fee or hourly, since you don't want to have them managing any of your money because you've already got that handled yourself, which is perfectly fine, then that probably makes sense. There are certainly planners who specialize in spending down efficiently. It will be hard to find. It's hard to find flat fee and hourly financial planners. Most of the best ones charge a percentage of assets and only work with clients they manage assets for. But you should be fine. I would just start with one, whether it's that CPA or that planner, and then let them tell you, if you do need, if it seems to them like they think you need estate planning and you should engage an attorney, or if your situation's simple enough, or if it doesn't make sense to review yet, they should be able to help you out with that. So that's the way I would approach it. But it's a good question, and those are two things where having a professional help you out can make a big difference.